this year, the theme of our church service to bring Christianity and love back into the country, into the family, into the country. Because as long as they can keep you fighting and resenting and judging one another, you're going to have fear, and fear leads to destruction. They will control you. So a study finds that 3 in Americans are banning unvaccinated relatives from family gathering. Isn't that amazing? Your own family, you let the government tell you, you can't have Uncle Joe over for Thanksgiving. He wasn't vaccinated. And you're like, okay. You're losing control of your life, folks. 3 in 5 Americans are banning unvaccinated relatives from family gathering. A survey of 2,000 U.S. residents revealed that 2 in 3 respondents feel they cannot go home for the holiday without getting vaccinated first. That's evil. Your own flesh and blood. What the? Of the 65% of the 65% who are fully vaccinated, nearly 6 in 10, which is 58%, have reportedly cut off family members who refuse to get the vaccine. They are cutting off their own family members. Nearly 6 in 10. Oh, Aunt Pearlie, I'm coming over for some turkey this week to celebrate Thanksgiving. Oh yeah? Did you get vaccinated? No, I didn't. You ain't coming over here. What? But you're my favorite uncle, aunt. You're my favorite family member. Not now. Isn't that a mess? How crazy can you be? Half of the unvaccinated respondent, 49%, have stopped communicating with family members who don't understand why they refused the shot. So your family don't understand why you refuse to take the shot. They stop talking to you. This is amazing. Revolver is reporting, listen to this story. All hell is breaking loose in order to control. Revolver is reporting that Harrison Smith, a Texas radio host, and I was on Infowars like last week, I guess, or the week before that, and Harrison was the host. He was sitting in that day. And Harrison Smith is the one that created the video, If, and he had the great white hope, Donald Trump, in there for If. Well, Harrison Smith, a Texas radio host, was denied antibiotic treatment for COVID because he is white. And I forgot the name of it. There was a name, but I don't remember what it was. Monoclonal, something like that. Monoclonal. Harrison was denied. And Harrison, and he is one of the nicest men you ever want to meet. Love what's right, work hard, an American citizen, a true American citizen. And they are denying him medication for the antibiotic. Isn't that amazing? Did you ever think you would see that in America? Harrison posted a video of him attempting to receive this therapeutic treatment. Watch this.
So I'm not gonna be able to get it today? Because I don't qualify?
Yep.
What if I like smoke and vape? I heard that was No? Okay. But if I were black and Hispanic,
Right.
then I'd be able to qualify? Okay. So I'm being denied medical service because of my race, is that?
That's the criteria.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I do, I go around and make sure everyone meets the criteria.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the criteria that was set forth. Any questions?
No, I guess not.
Amazing. Will you speak up now, white people? Will you speak up now? White people. You wouldn't do it 31 years ago. Will you speak up now? You're being denied antibiotics because of your race. Because of your race. Revenge. These people are trying to get revenge on you for something you've never done. You're not guilty of anything. You're not guilty of slavery. And even if you were, they don't have a right to revenge is of God, not of humans. Will you speak up now, white people? Or will you let your children get sick and need medication or antibiotics? You rush to the hospital, emergency room, and they tell you, oh, you're the wrong color. Is you white? Yeah, but I'm sick. Well, I'm here. You don't meet the criteria. Will you speak up now, or do you need more? This is one of the saddest things I've ever seen in my whole life. This is not the American way. You don't do to others what you think that they'll do to you, right? You treat them with love. And these blacks, may God have mercy on their souls for trying to get revenge. And they know nothing about why they're doing it. History has been rewritten, and it's not even true. But they're leading the way in destruction. They have no problem with trying to cause pain for someone else. This is the craziest thing I ever seen, but I understand it. So will you speak up now, white people, or do you need more? I remember 31 years ago when it was bad then. I'm like, white people, speak up. We feel guilty for the blacks, for what the blacks went through. These blacks didn't go through anything. And if they did, you shouldn't feel bad for them. Going through tough time is to make you tougher in life. It's in your weak moments when you're made strong. And you didn't speak up. And then they start knocking out white people. Remember that? In the streets, just knocking them out, laughing about it. Nothing was done this. I'm like, white people, will you speak up now? No, not nah. Now they're refusing you antibiotics. And I'm telling you, Harrison is a decent young man. Radio host Dave Riley saw Harrison's video and decided to call the Texas State Infusion hotline to ask why his friend was denied medication treatment on the basis of his race. Watch this.
Texas Infusion Hotline, this is Dominique. How can I help you?
Hi, Dominique. I'm just calling. Is it true that you're not giving monoclonal antibody infusions to white people?
No, that's not true at all.
Right. So a friend of mine was down there trying to get a monoclonal antibody infusion, and he was refused because he was not Hispanic or African American.
Okay, so there's eligibility criterias that we go by, and African American and Hispanic are high-risk ethnicity groups, so that would be a qualifier. We're prioritizing more vulnerable populations, so people who have an underlying medical condition, anyone who has an underlying medical condition can get it. But along with that, people with a BMI of 25 or higher, people who are 65 years of age or up, or high-risk ethnicity groups can get it.
Right. So still based on color. In the United States of America, they're breaking laws like 90 going north against white people. but no rallies. There should be a bunch of folks protesting that hospital or clinic, wherever that happened, to say no to this, but it's quiet. It is quiet. It's the blacks and Hispanic own fault that they're fat and unhealthy. So white person gonna have to die because they refuse to take care of themselves? That's why they're suffering. They're not taking care of themselves. What a mess. This is serious, folks. And it's going to get worse if you let these people stay in charge. And they are doing this around the world to white people. And they're not trying to hide it, because they know you're not going to do anything. You're not going to say anything. You're afraid of being called racist. This is evil. Where is the love, right? The white folks found it and created the greatest country, built the greatest country on this side of heaven. This is white people home, and they've been treated like third-class citizens. And they're so quiet about the men, are as quiet about it as the women. You would think that the white men would be out there protesting. And no, we're not going to allow this. Where are the men? They're becoming weak like the black males, black men. If you doubt me, the same thing happened in Africa, South Africa. The blacks took over there because the whites felt guilty. And now they can hardly go outside of their homes, the whites. Their lives are at risk. Amazing stuff. They will not give him medication because of his color. He doesn't meet the criteria. And they're okay doing it too. They don't feel bad about it. Oh, no, you don't meet the criteria. That's not what I have here. You're not a human being. There is no love for you. You're to blame for what happened 150 years ago or so. The problem is, the sad thing about this too, is that black people are not getting away with anything. What you do to others will be done to you. You try to bring revenge, it's coming back on you and your generation after that and after that and after that. It's already happening to the blacks, and they're so blind they don't see it. Their kids are cursed. Crime through the roof. They're killing one another. They don't even need the white man to kill the blacks. They're killing each other. What a mess. I don't hardly know what to say. It's not about the physical folks. This is a spiritual battle. Good work through those who have returned to the Father, and evil work through those who have not. And any human being that has anger, has a heart of stone, he cannot see. He's evil. He or she is evil or evil. It's not a game. It's not something to trip out after either about, but it's not a game. We're losing our country because of it. I believe that the Father will bring it back. It's not over, but it's just going to be a tough time, it seems, for some, but not for the children of the Father. Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.